Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Valley Life. It is Wells Fargo Friday still, and I've managed to keep these two great people here to my right, your left, to ask a few more questions. But, Sarah, we're talking about the Foundation for Central Schools. There's a lot of fun things coming up that people can get involved in so they can actually then make their impact felt to help kids and teachers.
Absolutely. Right now, we're working on something called Cycle for Central, in which we are inviting all the community to come out and cycle for Central. We're going to have, I think, a 10-mile ride. We're going to have like a metric 100 ride, nice, which goes all through Fresno County. It also is going to go up through Millerton Lake area. So it's going to be both a challenging ride and a fun ride. So it's not basically a race, but a fun ride. We're also going to have a walk run, a 2-mile walk run. We're going to also provide maybe a little fitness training for the parents that come out so they have something to do, because there's also going to be a cub ride. And there's going to be also part of our community awareness, some nutritional information for parents and stuff like that, because not only do we want to fundraise, but we want to impact the community. So we think that's very important. So, and people like Wells Fargo and other partners have made it possible for this. So I encourage everybody to get their bikes out, even if it's a little rusty. Come on out. You can do this 10 to 7 mile run. It's an easy ride, that one. You can get your feet wet, and if you like it so much, you can come back next year and do the following ride, because it is an annual event that we do so we can keep our libraries open for our kids in our rural communities.
And Sarah, I'm going to throw you under the proverbial Wells Fargo wagon right now. You've started spinning recently, so I'm expecting to see you at the front of the pack, leading the charge of these bicyclists right now as the peloton rolls through Fresno.
Well, I just told my spin class they need to come out. Hello, come on out, ladies.
I love it.
There is one gentleman there, so all you guys come on out and show us how well we can do. Show us our legs.
Perfect. Now, Kate, are you going to be riding too, or running, or a little bit of both, or behind the scenes help?
Actually, I get to do one of the rest stops. Oh, so my son and I did that last year, and we're going to do that again. A lot of fun to see all the riders go by.
Sure, and as a cyclist myself, I can tell you what, the support of the rest stops are key to making sure you can get through, especially if you're doing a metric century. So that's key. I sure appreciate that. But how else can people get involved? I know you got involved specifically because your kids are part of the district, but how else can people help out as being a member of the board?
You know, they can volunteer for, again, the Central ride is huge. Some of the when we do the food drive during Christmas time, coming out and boxing up food, very, very rewarding. I've taken my family out there 3 years now, running, and just, you know, being able to help out the other families that are underprivileged and things of that nature is just huge, especially for the community.
Sure. Yeah, Sarah, if somebody wanted to make a monetary contribution too, they just happen to see the segment right now and said, you know what, I got some spare change, I'm going to make this happen. How would it get that involved?
Well, what they can do is they can go onto our website, and I believe if you put in a Foundation for Central Schools, it'll be one of the first top hits on Google. So you can go on there and go ahead and make a monetary donation of that point, or you can come sign up for a ride, or you can sponsor a school. So if you sponsor a school, all the kids can ride for free. So we really want to encourage people to do that so all the kids can come out and ride. So there's always a whole bunch of ways to do that. We do need volunteers who want to do like the SAG car, which is following in case somebody breaks down and stuff like that. So we make sure that everybody's taken care of like Ken does. We need people at the rest stops to hand out food. There's going to be food. There's also going to be a swag bag available. So we really encourage people and kids to come out. There is going to be something for everybody out there on that day.
Perfect. And with Wells Fargo's involvement, Ken, we're not talking a couple dollars here and there. We're talking tens of thousands of dollars you've been able to contribute now.
We have. We've been fortunate in the last 2 years to donate $10,000 each year, and that money's been used for our ag pillars, like Sarah said, as well as challenges for they do competitions for the various principals, the school sites, and they develop a project what the funds can be used for, and then they compete, and then that school gets to use that amount of money to do a certain project at their school.
Oh, fabulous! And there's other great businesses in the community too that are helping out, and I've heard rumor that Kaiser Permanente is involved as well.
Absolutely, Kaiser's been a great partner. Granville has also been a wonderful partner. They're going to do Home of Hope, that they're going to sell tickets. Sure. For a school in the Central Unified School District, so we're really excited about that, and it was a great event that they do every year that helps fund our Holiday Joy program and our Coats for Kids, so we're very grateful. So we try to involve all the community business members. So we're really excited to get more businesses involved, because this is a community of both businesses, teachers, educators, and students. So we're really excited, and we're really glad that our board is a very well-rounded board, that we have equal representation from a lot of different sources.
And before we run out of time too, I mean, those businesses are super important. When someone like Wells Fargo steps up too and makes that contribution, it just makes your dollars go that much farther, so you're helping that many more kids in our community.
Well, Well, and to put it in perspective, I mean, they may give a certain amount, but we can maximize that dollar to hit a lot of kids. So even if it doesn't sound like a lot of money, which it is, it could impact somewhere upwards of 5, 6, 7, 800 students. And some of them, especially for their mentoring programs, will impact students for a lifetime. Sure. So that's why it's so important to get people like banks involved and stuff like that, because, you know, even if it's a little bit amount of money, if you're doing something like agriculture, giving those skills to those kids, and you're doing mentoring programs, they'll affect them for a lifetime. So your donation can affect a kid for a lifetime.
Sure, and can not just your involvement because of your kids, but it also has got to be, you know, that impetus that puts a big smile on your face to say, you know what, it's not just my children, but I'm helping out the children of the community.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the foundation actually has another program. It's called the 720 program, which is a mentoring program year-round for kids that, you know, were having trouble in schools or in the school system, not attending classes, you know, involved, going the wrong direction. And through the 720 program, it's actually, and there's one success story that we have in particular, where this young man is now, you know, on the JV, or no, I think it was JV soccer team, and he's just really contributing to the school district. So it's just wonderful to see that happen.
Sure. Well, I sure appreciate both of your time, and folks, just kind of, you know, catch on that spirit. We've interviewed some great people today, both talking about the junior achievement and also the Foundation for Central Schools. You can get involved. Your dollars go a long way, but also your hours, your manpower. They want feet on the ground to help out with all these events that are fundraising money right here for your community. Hope you enjoyed another Wells Fargo Friday. We'll see you again Friday, but also Valley Life, 11 o'clock weekdays. Don't go anywhere. There's a little more Valley Life right after this.